up, guys? We are back. How is everyone doing? Welcome to the stream. We're here, we're live, we're hanging out, and we're hopefully gonna get this shiny Duskull. We already got our combo done and over with. We just have to, just encounter and run away until we find the shiny. So hopefully it'll be a good time. I just got back from the Sonic movie. I might do a review video on it because I feel like, people might be interested in that. But just briefly, my thoughts about it, without any spoilers or anything like that. It was good. It was very, very good. And I'm thoroughly surprised by how good it was. And I highly recommend going and seeing it. If you guys want like a full review video, let me know. I might just do one anyway. But in addition to that, after the movie, I actually went to a store nearby called Second and Charles. And I bought this, which is Sonic and the Secret Rings for Wii. Remember when I was playing Sonic and the Black Knight on the channel? And I said that Sonic and the Black Knight was part of the Sonic Storybook collection, and that the Storybook collection never really caught on, and as a result, they only ever made 2 games for the Storybook collection. This is the other game from that collection. So maybe when we finish Sonic and the Black Knight, because we already beat the final boss, but we didn't get like the true ending. So maybe when we go through and do that, after we're done with that, we'll check out the other game in the Storybook collection. So I picked that up. I used to own this game, but I lost it in the floods. So now I own it again. I paid $5 for it, so it wasn't like super bad. But yeah, Sonic movie was really good. I'm a little buzzed right now because I had a margarita during the movie. The margarita was called the Blue Thing. That's what they called it on the menu. So I'm like, it's the Sonic movie. I gotta get the Blue Thing. You just got to. So we're here. We're live. We're hopefully gonna get this thing. But we got my boys Andrew and Golden Shepherd in the building. How y'all doing? Welcome to the stream. We're here. We're live. We're hopefully gonna get this Duskull. And I'm going to wear my Rick and Morty hat. Because reasons. I forgot. Because the day changed, the weather is also changed. Hold on. I forgot about that. I'm going to have to... Let's see. I think that should do it. Is that going to give me what I want? Yep, this is what we should want. Okay. So my game thinks it's Valentine's Day, even though it's not, but the game thinks it is. So we're gonna have boosted ghost types because it's Valentine's Day, except it's not. But we're here. How's everybody doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope everybody is having a good time. I thoroughly enjoyed the Sonic movie. I'll probably do like a full review on it if I don't get lazy. But let me say, yo, Carson the Cool Kid, what is up? Welcome to the stream. But yeah, if I don't get lazy, I'll probably do like a full review on it. But just initial, like brief, just going over it. It was really good. I highly recommend seeing it. It was surprisingly good. But yeah, we got a bunch of lurkers tonight. I don't know what's up with that, but we got a bunch of lurkers tonight, according to my, dashboard here. Although I don't know how accurate the dashboard actually is. But according to it, we should have like 6 or 7 lurkers right now. Yo, Mitch, what is up? Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Eventually, one of these is going to be red. And that's all I want. I'm not sure how long we're going to be here either, but we'll be here a while. Hopefully, we'll be here long enough to actually find what we're looking for. There are a lot of ghastly. Like, considering I don't have a ghastly chain, there are a lot of ghastly. I mean, ghost types are boosted right now, so that's probably why. I will say, I have not been very successful shiny hunting in this game. We were so spoiled with Let's Go Eevee. Like, we were so spoiled with that game. Shiny hunting in that was just a fucking delight. No shiny Lickitung for me. I got my second shiny Love Disc and my first Alamamola though, however the fuck you say that. That's cool. I honestly feel like that Pokemon should have just been an evolution for Love Disc, and for some reason they decided that not to be the case. I didn't even get to play the event because I was at the Sonic movie. So, no shiny Lickitung for me either, which is a shame because that's a really damn good shiny. I'll probably get one eventually. One of these days I'll get the Lickitung. I have one in Let's Go, so like, yeah. We're going through encounters fairly quickly. If we can manage to stay here for a while, I think we might be able to do it in this episode. If we're lucky. If we're lucky enough for that to happen. But, I mean, we're getting decent encounters. We have our combo, which means we are boosted. I think it's definitely possible. There's a boosted Duskull over there. I don't know if the boosted ones actually have increased shiny rates or not. I know they have increased stats, like they're guaranteed to have better stats. But I don't know if they have like increased shiny rates. I think they do, but I don't know that for a fact. I'm just gonna like prioritize trying to get one of the... like this guy that's all yellow. What's your friend code? You should be able to type, God, I forget what the... actually, exclamation mark switch, if you type that in. Provided that the bot is actually working. I might have to... No, I know what causes the boost. I just don't know if it actually increases shiny rates, like them, like on an individual basis. But yeah, okay. If you type exclamation mark switch in the chat, it should give it to you. There you go. Not paying for home yet. There's too many issues with that. I mean, I honestly don't know if I'm going to pay for it at all. Because I haven't really felt a need to. Because I don't have Pokemon Bank. So that's not really whatever. Oh, you mean for home? I'm not entirely sure. Wouldn't it be the same friend code? Because it's Nintendo? I don't know. I'm not sure what it is for Pokemon Home. But, no, like, I don't really feel a need to pay for Pokemon Home, because I don't use the Wonder Boxes. I don't have Pokemon Bank, which means I'm not gonna need to transfer from Pokemon Bank. everything that I need Home to do, I can do with the free version. So I don't really see why I need to pay for it. There really isn't a use case there for me that justifies it. If they're giving out all the features that I need for free already, what incentive do I have to pay for it if they're already giving it to me for free? So I don't know if I'm gonna buy the Home subscription or not, because I honestly don't see the need to. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. If you check the description, we got some stuff from our sponsor. I'm actually waiting because I'm getting a shipment from them sometime this month, because I got some of the thumb grips for the Joy-Cons specifically, because they have to make different ones for the Joy-Cons because the Joy-Cons have smaller thumbsticks. So I'm getting some of the galvanized grips for the Joy-Con thumbsticks. They're coming in sometime this month. And we'll check those out. But yeah, I have them on literally all of my controllers except for my GameCube controller and my N64 controller. Because I don't really use the N64 controller that often, so I don't really have grips on it. And then I don't have grips on my GameCube controller because the GameCube controller is already perfect the way it is, because it's a GameCube controller. It's like the perfect controller. It is the pinnacle of gaming performance. But every other controller I have literally has grips on there, and I use them daily. So, yeah. It is what it is. But I'm getting the ones for my Joy-Cons soon. They're coming in sometime this month. Are you sure you are... It's kind of a gray area, but no, not particularly, no. I make commissions off of sales, but I don't get paid specifically to like advertise it, right? I just get commissions off of sales. So I don't get paid from them at all unless you guys actually buy something from them, which you're not obligated to do, but I do like their products, so, you know, that's up to you. How is it perfect when the A button is bigger than the others? That's the point, though! That is the point, though, of the A button. Because the A button is bigger than the others, and then all the other buttons are centered around the A button. So, like, the idea with that layout is, in most games, the A button is going to be used more frequently. Especially for, like, platformers and stuff. So, like, the thing is, the A button is right in center. It's nice and big, nice and beefy. Because in most games, it's going to be, like, your most used face button. And then all of the other buttons are easily accessible because they surround the A button. So you barely have to move your thumb at all, and you have access to all of the buttons. So it is a really good design. It doesn't work for every single game. Like, there are certain games that are slightly more difficult because of that button layout. But most games, I would say, benefit from that layout. You know, especially platformers. Platformers and Smash Bros. Especially. If you're playing Smash Bros. And you're not using a GameCube controller, you know, you're making some questionable decisions. The perfect controller design-wise is the SNES controller. I mean, that's debatable. I feel like the only thing about the SNES controller that would have been better, which 8-Bit Do actually did, I'm not sponsored by 8-Bit Do, but they do make really good controllers, is that, like, with the GameCube controller, or with most controllers, you know, I think of the Xbox One S controller especially, is the thing with the Xbox One S controller and the GameCube controller and the PlayStation controller. By the way, galvanized grips, check them out. But the thing about all these controllers is that they all have what I call thighs, right? Like especially this one, right? Especially the Xbox One S. It's got some thick fucking thighs on there, right? That really just fill your palms, right? You get a nice grip on there. With the SNES controller, you don't get that because there's no thighs. Everybody loves a set of thighs. Yeah, the SNES controller has no thighs. But the 8-Bit Do... Oh, shit. I broke a bunch of shit. The 8-Bit Do version of the SNES controller, I think it's the SN80 Plus or something like that, they call it. It's literally an SNES controller, but they added 2 thumbsticks in the middle, and then they also added the thighs, so you get like a nice grip on there. It's still an SNES controller. It's still got the face plates and the D-pad and everything you would expect, but then it also has 2 thumbsticks like right down here, and then the nice grip. So the bone stock SNES controller, I would disagree as being the best controller design, purely just because it doesn't have the thighs, man. You gotta have the thighs. Alright? But 8-Bit Do does sell an SNES controller that adds the thighs, and it's really nice. It's really nice. Not sponsored by them, but they do make really nice controllers if you're interested. Let's see, who is Reflux Media Management? Is that... Hold on. Hold on just a second. Hold on. If that's what I think that is... Hold on. If that's what I think that is... Hold on. I gotta do some digging around real quick. No, hold on. I gotta do some digging, because I have... God, where is it? If it's what I think it is... Okay, it's not, as far as I can tell. Okay, because they did have that company that I did, like, the fucking exposed video on with those fake emails. And the logo for that account looked awfully similar to the logo for that company, but the names are different. Theirs is Reflux, and the company I was thinking of is called Replug. So I'm not sure if they're affiliated or not. But either way, we're just gonna, like... We're just gonna, like, get rid of that. Yeah, I don't know what the hell that was all about, but... We're just gonna get rid of that, because I don't like it. It makes me uncomfortable. There we go. Let's see. Did you Google Eye of the Spider? I did, actually. I did. It was very cringy. It was very cringy. I made shit like that when I was in, like, elementary school. Like, I used to do shit like that. Man, I wish I still had the tapes. This is how fucking old I am. I used to make, like, little music videos like that, as well as, like, stop-motion Lego stuff. But I filmed on, like, a JVC, like, camcorder, one of the big ones, that, like, there was a panel on the side that would pop out like this, and you would put, like, a VHS, like a mini VHS, in the fucking camcorder, close that bitch up, record to the mini VHS, then you would pull it out, and you would put it in an adapter that would adapt it until into like a standard VHS, and you would put it in a VHS player and you could watch it. I used to make little videos and stuff on that recorder, and then I would bring them to school and I would like show them to people and stuff. That was like not really before digital video, but it was definitely like before digital became like a standard. Right? Like, it was back during the times where you would actually go and have, like, photos developed. Let's see. Oh, okay. In that case, I will unban that account. Okay, that's my bad. Yeah, see, I didn't know that. You're old if you remember Be Kind, Please Rewind. That's me. I remember that. And I actually did it, too. I'm probably the only motherfucker that actually took the time to rewind those. Because that was the fucking worst, man. You'd go to a fucking movie rental, you'd get the movie, you're like, okay, I'm ready to watch this movie, and you put it in, and then it would be in the fucking credits, and you would be like, okay, now I have to spend the next 10 to 15 minutes rewinding the fucking thing. Yeah, that was the worst! Sean, in Smash, I use B more than A, so I don't use GameCube. I don't care, man. GameCube is like the way to play Smash. Like, the only reason they still make fucking GameCube controllers. Like, this is a brand new GameCube controller. Like, the only reason they still make them is because of Smash. Like, they're such a fucking standard when it comes to Smash. Like, the only reason they released this controller was because of Smash Ultimate. But yeah, man, I'm probably the only motherfucker that actually rewound my movies before I returned them. I'm probably the only motherfucker that actually did that. Bro, gotta love them floppy disks. That's the thing, though, because people think that tape storage is gone. Right? Because we don't, like, that's the thing. Like, people think tape storage is gone, right? Like, audio cassettes, VHSs, stuff like that. They're like, oh, people don't use those anymore, therefore tape storage just isn't used anymore. But a lot of people don't realize a lot of, like, really big server operations, for a lot of their bulk storage, they still use tape, storage devices. They'll use like a combination of tape storage, hard disks, and SSDs. You know, they'll use a combination. But a lot of the like really bulk, like long-term storage, they'll still do on tape for like large-scale server operations and stuff. So tape storage is definitely like not a dead medium at all. It's just not really used very often in the, every day-to-day person consumer market, right? It's become more of like more of just like high-end servers or security systems that have refused to update. Those are pretty much the places that still use tape storage, but it's still a thing. I still have 3 movies from Blockbuster, but I don't have to return them because they don't exist. Actually, Blockbuster still exists. There is one that is in Australia somewhere. And then there's one in the US that I think closed at the end of last year. But I think the one in Australia is still open. For some fucking reason. But they had Blockbuster up until, I think, like, the end of last year. Or it might even still be open, but I think it closed at the end of last year. But I think the one in Australia is still open, for some reason. That's like, all of the damn, yeah, all of the... I was just about to say Toys R Us. All of the damn Toys R Us closed in the US, but Canada still fucking has Toys R Us. Go to Australia and frickin' return it. But it's not actual brand. It has the name. Well, it's still the store. Like, the store is still open. They also... I don't know if they still have them. I've only ever seen them once. But you know how they have the Redbox machines? That, like, everybody knows what Redbox is, right? They're the little machines. You normally see them outside of Walgreens or Walmart or anything like that. Gas stations. And you can rent DVDs and sometimes video games from them. Like, everybody knows what I'm talking about, right? I assume so. I'm just gonna assume everybody knows what a Redbox is. They had those for Blockbuster as well. Because I was on vacation once. And I was driving from where I'm at now, in between here and... I forgot what state, but I crossed over Mississippi at some point. And we stopped at a gas station in Mississippi, and they had a Blockbuster machine. It was literally the exact same thing as a Redbox, but it was blue, and it had the Blockbuster logo on the side. And I don't know if those still exist or not. I've only ever seen one, and it was somewhere in Mississippi. It was at a gas station in Mississippi somewhere. So, I don't know if anybody else has seen one of those out in the wild. I've only ever seen one. So, I don't know if maybe that's still a thing. But yeah, I've only ever seen one when I was in Mississippi. A Kroger here used to have one as well. Not sure if they still do. I've never been to Kroger. I've never been there. Blue boxes, I saw one a while ago. Yeah, man, I've only ever seen one, so I don't know if those still exist or not. I actually have an N64 game, somewhere in the studio. Let me see, it should be over here somewhere. Let me see. Let me just see if I can find it real quick. almost bought a copy of Banjo-Kazooie on N64 because they had one at Second and Charles for $25. I almost bought it. I really wanted to. But see, look, I have this here, which is Dark Rift on the N64. And you can see there's all this extra labeling on it. And you can see how old that fucking labeling is. Like, it's all deteriorated and shit. But you can just barely read on there. It says Blockbuster Video. I don't know if you're actually going to be able to see it because of the exposure of the camera. But it says Blockbuster Video on here. And it's got like a warning label. And then the warning label used to wrap all the way around, but it broke off at some point. But yeah, so this came from a Blockbuster at some point. And actually, I was at Second and Charles the other day, and I saw Halo 1. I thought this was interesting, actually. I almost bought it, but they had a copy of Halo 1, and I opened the case. And they still had the manual in there, which was really cool, and they had the game, of course. But right above the game in the case, it was actually, like, engraved in the fucking plastic of the case, Blockbuster Video. So, like, apparently Blockbuster had their own Xbox game cases, which is kind of cool. I saw that when I was at Second and Charles, and I really wanted to buy it, but I wasn't even sure if I would be able to play it, because I don't know if Xbox One S is backwards compatible all the way to, like, original Xbox. But yeah, if I go to Second and Charles again and it's still there, I might buy it. But yeah, the actual inside of the case had it engraved in the plastic fucking Blockbuster Video. It had the logo and everything. So at some point, Blockbuster had their own Xbox game cases, which is kind of crazy. Sean, go to frickin' Australia and return the game. I can't return it because I wasn't the one who rented it. I never even rented it, so I can't return it. It was a buddy of mine that rented it at some point, and then he just, like, gave it to me. Also, Circuit City has returned? Oh, that's crazy. I remember Circuit City. We used to have one, and it became a Goodwill. Which I love Goodwill, too, but, yeah. Blockbuster kiosks are coming back to... I'm assuming that's Georgia and... I don't know what the other one would be. I don't know my state abbreviations that well. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Give your buddy a plane ticket and make him go to frickin' Australia? Bro. He's got a kid now. He can't be going to Australia. Blockbuster is just gonna have to, like... Yeah. I'm sure there's a bunch of shit that did not get returned when they closed down. February's Jim Carrey movies. I wonder if they're gonna do one on the Sonic movie. That was a Jim Carrey movie. I saw it today, and it was actually really good. I'm considering doing like an actual review video on it. It was really good. I liked it. I think it was great. Cage match. That's pretty. Pennsylvania. Why the fuck is PA Pennsylvania? That's dumb. I was thinking it was Pennsylvania, and I'm like, no, PA wouldn't make sense. 2 tickets so he can take the baby. Bro, I ain't got money to be going to Australia. Fuck that. Plus, like, everything in Australia wants to kill you. Like, you take one step out of town, and everything wants to kill you. The fucking... no. No. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm hoping to get this Duskull this episode, but I don't know if it's gonna happen. Yo, The Truman Show was really good. I love that movie. Yeah, it'd be interested if they did one for the Sonic movie. Although, like, I don't know, man. Is the Sonic movie a Jim Carrey movie? Don't get me wrong, Jim Carrey is in it. But does that necessarily make it a Jim Carrey movie? Because, like, he wasn't the main focus of the movie, right? So I don't know if that would count. Like, he was in the movie, but he wasn't the main protagonist, so I don't know if that would still count as being, like, exclusively a Jim Carrey movie. Because, like, Ace Ventura is definitely a Jim Carrey movie. Right? I don't know, man. I don't know. He was damn good in the Sonic movie, though. Like, he was perfect. He was an absolute gem in that movie. Like, honestly, the Sonic movie was just so fucking good. I'm thoroughly surprised. I highly recommend y'all go see it. Yeah, well, AVGN is like the shit, man. He's like the original fucking game reviewer. I mean, he's not, but he was like the one that really took game reviews and just like made it into a fucking spectacle, right? Like, he was the one that took game reviews and kind of brought it into the spotlight, right? That's what I consider him to be anyway. The man's a fucking genius. You know, I look up to him in a lot of ways. I would absolutely love to meet him at some point. I would absolutely love to meet him at some point. I still haven't watched the AVGN movie. I can rent it on YouTube, which is kind of cool. So maybe I'll rent that tonight or something and watch it, because I've been wanting to watch it. I don't know. I used to have the AVGN game on my original Steam account, but I lost my original Steam account, and I haven't gotten it on my new account yet. I think it might even be on Switch now, which would be kind of crazy. Oh no, but they made a sequel to it as well. But like, oh my god. You want to talk about hard? The AVGN video game is so fucking ridiculous. It plays like a Mega Man game with like a little bit of extra stuff. But it plays a lot like a Mega Man game. But it is significantly more difficult than any Mega Man game. Like, it is just balls to the wall, ridiculously difficult. And I've never played the sequel, so I don't know if the sequel is, like, even more difficult, or if they made it, like, easier. I'm not sure. But, like, all of the fucking tropes that he's complained about in video games over the year, fucking all of them, or over the years, fucking all of them are present in the AVGM video game. Like, it's definitely not for the faint of heart. Especially when you die in the game, when you run out of lives. Because, I forgot what it was he was reviewing, but they actually use a quote. They used a quote from one of his reviews for, like, the game over screen. So, like, whenever you game over, actually I can look it up because I don't want to misquote it because it's just so good. AVGN video game over screen. Like, it is just ridiculous. It's actually a quote from a review he did. But this is what it says whenever whenever you die in that game and you get a game over, this is what it says. You're dead. Your friends are dead. Your family's dead. Your fucking pets are being skinned alive. Your mom's a fucking whore. You suck at life. The whole world hates you. You're going to hell. Live with it. Game over. Like, it is just... Oh, it's so brutal. I love it. I love it. And just like that, this video got demonetized. I bet. I bet they demonetized it for using the word dead that many times and then saying the word whore. Like, this video is probably demonetized now, but you know what, fuck it. I don't care. Circuit City's coming back? Bro, I would love... That's where I got my fucking... God, it was a... I think it was Mario Kart Wii I got at Circuit City. It was on sale and it came with the, like, the steering wheel. Okay, I'm looking that up. Who is it? AVGN. AVGN. He's fantastic, man. He's like the old school, like, he really pioneered a lot of what we have now as far as, like, video game content. Like, he pioneered a lot of the stuff that we have now. Especially when it comes to game review videos. Like, he pioneered a lot of that shit. And I look up to him in a lot of ways. The guy is a fucking genius. His content is definitely not intended for children. I want to make that very clear. Like, some of the stuff he says, you definitely do not want your parents to hear you listening to. But he makes really good videos. So if you're cool with that, you know, definitely check him out. Check DMs? Alright, give me a second. I'm not drunk, but I'm a little funny right now. I'm a little funny right now because I did have a very large margarita today. Like, not that long ago. But I'm not drunk, I'm just kind of somewhere in between. Yeah, there's the damn Blockbuster machine. Oh, Circuit City. Okay. So Circuit City's not, like, really coming back. They're just going to be one of those awkward store inside a store things. Okay. Because, like, they started doing that with damn dollar stores now. It is the weirdest thing, right? Because I walked into a fucking dollar store. It was like a Family Dollar. And then inside the dollar store, there is another dollar store. And I'm just like, why? It's just so weird. It's so weird. So they're not like really coming back. They're just gonna do the whole, we put some of our inventory in somebody else's store and we just brand it. And it's like, okay. Okay, so it's not like I'm gonna be able to go to an actual Circuit City store. I'm just going to like go to a store that has Circuit City stuff inside their store. Gotcha. Pat the NES Puck is someone else I enjoy watching. Yeah, he's pretty cool too. Didn't they do a collaboration over the Nintendo Championship cartridge or something like that? I think they did a collaboration on that. Cause like, Pat the NES Punk actually had like an original one. So it's like, yeah, didn't they do that? I thought they did. I have not actually watched it yet, but I know it exists, and I posted it in Discord. But I myself have not watched it yet. Okay, so physical stores are coming back in 2022. Okay. Gotcha. Yay, Circuit City's coming back. God, it's so weird. I haven't been to a Circuit City in God knows how long. I hope they put one up here. I'd be interested to see what kind of cool stuff they have. It'd probably do them well to have like a bunch of PC parts in there. Especially if they can put them at like competitive prices to like Best Buy and shit. Because Best Buy can sometimes, in my experience, it's not like I've been to every single Best Buy that exists, but the one that I have here locally, in my experience, some of their PC parts can be a bit overpriced compared to other locations. But I don't really have anywhere else in my area where you can get PC parts. Other than, like, the used market, like Craigslist and shit like that. So, like, if Circuit City were to come back here and they were to have, like, a variety of PC components, but, like, at prices that were better than Best Buy's prices, they'd probably do pretty well here, because Best Buy can be a little overpriced here on some things. But I don't know, man, because then again, everybody's just ordering shit online anyway. Like, the day of... Other than maybe grocery stores, and even that's getting kinda... Yeah. Other than maybe grocery stores, I would say most businesses just are, like, online now. Like, Amazon, like, there's so much shit you can get from Amazon. I think you can even get a fucking car from Amazon. Can I buy a car on Amazon? I bet you can. I bet you can buy a fucking car on Amazon. I'm about to look to see if they actually sell cars. I bet they do. If they don't, they will. At some point. What's a car? Honda Civic. That's a car. Do they sell cars? They definitely sell car parts. Do they actually sell cars, though? I would be very interested to see. I'm just gonna type car.
I want to buy a car on Amazon. Is that a thing you can do? Okay, so as far as I can tell, they don't actually sell cars. But they sell basically everything else you could possibly want. So... but you can get cars online from other places, so it's like, you know, that's not even... You can buy cars on Facebook Marketplace. Yeah, like, you can buy them other places. Yeah, exactly. You have things like Carvana. Not to be confused with Carvana, the Pokemon. Carvana, the car-selling store. Okay, two different things. I just love that there's a Pokemon named Carvana. It's spelled differently, but I believe it's pronounced the same. Unless Mitch is just gonna, you know, tighten his belt and be like, no, you're pronouncing that shit wrong. Right? But I believe it's pronounced the same. It's spelled differently. Also, can we just say the Pokemon Carvana, its name doesn't really, it's kind of dumb. It's a combination of, I believe, carnivorous and piranha. But, like, piranhas are inherently carnivorous. So, you don't have to specify that the piranha is carnivorous, because all piranhas are fucking carnivorous. So, it's kind of a dumb name, but you know, it's whatever. It's kind of a dumb name. Unless the car part of that name comes from something else. I believe it's supposed to stand for carnivorous, but it might come from something else. I'm not sure. I do love shiny Carvana, though. Like, I really want one in Pokemon Go. I grinded that event so hard, and I did not get one. But I want one, and I'll get one eventually. Personally, I think shiny Carvana looks better than shiny Sharpedo. Because shiny Sharpedo is just pink. There's so many water types that have pink shinies. Whereas Carvana is like green and fucking like cyan. And it looks amazing. And it's got like little yellow accents as well. Like, it looks awesome. And then you evolve it, it's just pink. It's just pink. You know? Which, I mean, it doesn't look bad, but I feel like Carvana looks way better. And there's so many people that got that shiny and evolved it. And, like, if I had it, I wouldn't evolve it. Unless I had two of them, in which case I would evolve one. One of these days, I'll get the Carvana. I think Tom got, like, 3 of them, if I'm not mistaken. So maybe if I ever meet up with Tom, he can trade me one? That'd be nice. One of these days, I'll go visit, like, Tom or Shadow or somebody. We'll figure the logistics of that out at some point. Shiny Blissey is horrible. It's on the level of Shiny Plusle bad. Is it just like regular Blissey but slightly different? Because I know like Chansey you can definitely tell and it has like the green accents. Does Blissey still have the green accents or is it just like not green at all? And it's just regular Blissey but like slightly different shade? Because I guess I could just look it up. Shiny Blissey.
Oh yeah, that's really bad. That's like almost exactly the same thing. Also, somebody drew a Blissey cosplaying Krillin for some reason. So if you ever wanted to see Blissey doing a Krillin cosplay, somebody did fan art of that for some reason, and I don't know why. Well, okay then. Interesting. I looked up the AVGM Game Over screen. Yeah, it was a reference to an episode he did. I don't remember what game it was, but he got a Game Over screen in some game, and like the Game Over screen just said "You are dead." And he's like, "Wow, that's quite a brutal Game Over screen." And it's like, it might as well just say, and that's when he went on the tangent where he said all of those things. And then they actually made all of those things the Game Over screen in his own video game, which is kind of funny. Killer Bean Forever? I don't know about that. I don't know if I want to watch Killer Bean. Do I want to watch Killer Bean? We talking about AVGN? Yeah, we're talking about AVGN. One of these bastards is gonna be red at some point, and it's gonna be great. But until then, we just have to do this. Dr. Jackal and Mr. Hyde for the NES. Like, no joke, I actually found a copy of that at Second and Charles, like, a long time ago. I doubt they still have it, but it was there like a long time ago. But they actually had a physical copy of that. And I was like, wow. They had a bunch of Atari games on sale. And they just threw them all in a bin recently. And I was digging through there. Just on the off chance that they had a copy of the E.T. Atari game. Which of course they didn't. But if they did, I would have bought it in a heartbeat. I would have bought it in a heartbeat if they actually had a copy of it. Yo, since we're talking about Mega Man and AVGN, watch the Mega Man on DOS video that he did. Because that was a thing that existed. They had Mega Man on DOS. It was gross. Go watch that episode if you've never seen it. Because that's... it was rough. If you liked Mega Man and all you had was DOS to play it on, you were making some serious compromises. Okay, hopefully we will have found the shiny by then, because I want to get this damn shiny. My shiny luck in this game has been horrible so far. I need to get shiny charm in this game. It needs to happen. We are getting lots of encounters though, so hopefully one of them is what we want. I will say one thing I don't like about the shiny hunting method for this game versus the Let's Go is, like, in Let's Go, you could see the shinies in the overworld, so there wasn't this whole, like, oh, is this going to be a shiny? It's like, no, you already knew it was shiny before you encountered it, right? So, like, if this were Let's Go, I wouldn't have to be encountering all these. I would just, like, wait around until it showed up. So I will say that is something that I preferred in Let's Go. Is, like, actually being able to see them in the overworld. And, like, not only that, but actually being able to have them follow you. Like, that was such a great feature that they removed. Which they had in a different Pokemon game, like, ages ago. I think it was Soul Silver and Heart Gold is when they had Pokemon following you. And they might have even had it in the original Silver. I don't remember. But, like, that was a feature everybody loved and begged for them to bring back. And then they finally bring it back in Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee. And then the game immediately after that, they remove it again. It's like, what the fuck, Game Freak? Like, you can't tell me you honestly couldn't have made it work in this game. Because I know damn well... I mean, I guess I don't know it for a fact, but I'm like 99% sure that this game is running the same engine that Let's Go did. Like, I don't know that for a fact, obviously. But I'm pretty sure it's the same game engine. And even if it wasn't, like, you already have the overworld animations for a good chunk of the Pokemon that are in this game already. Right, you already have the models, you already have most of the animations, you already have the textures, like... They could have easily done it if they wanted to. And they just, like, didn't do it. What the frick is this intro? Are you talking about the AVGN intro? That's, like, the best intro. Like, it's the intro. I've seen, like, pretty much every Angry Video Game Nerd episode, like, at least twice. If not more than that. And I'm eagerly waiting whenever... I mean, the flashbacks, not the lyrics. Those are, like, all things from different episodes, usually. But yeah, like, I've seen pretty much every episode at least twice, if not more than that. And I'm eagerly waiting for them to do more. I used to have a series on the channel that never really caught on, called Blood Boilers. I think I only did like 3 episodes. And then I was like, okay, this isn't really working the way that I wanted it to. So I'm just gonna kind of like prioritize other things and maybe revisit this concept at a later date.
But I had a series that I did like a couple episodes called Blood Boilers. And AVGN was a really big inspiration for that series. It didn't quite come out the way that I would have liked it to have. Which is why I kind of like discontinued that series. I might revisit it at a later date. Maybe when I have the resources to actually make that series what I would like it to actually be. Yeah, I might revisit that at a later date. We'll see. Man, I'm hoping we get it tonight. I really am. I was hoping by the end of this week, which is tomorrow, that we would have gotten 2 new shinies and have a shiny charm in this game. And so far, we have done none of those things. Although I did get 2 new shinies in Pokemon Go, but that doesn't really count because that's not a ongoing series on the channel right now. I do want to bring back Pokemon Go on the channel at some point. But if I do, it'll probably be in an edited format because I feel like it would do a lot better as an edited format. The Pokemon Go live streams just weren't really working out. For all the time and effort that I put into them, it just wasn't like it just didn't make sense to continue doing it. I still play Pokemon Go, but I don't live stream it anymore. And that's partly because, one, those live streams weren't really that successful, as opposed to other stuff. 2, we have things like this now, where if I want to live stream a shiny hunt, I can just do it at my house. And 3, because my mobile live streaming setup actually just randomly stopped working one day, and I have tried multiple apps since then, and none of them seem to work. So, I don't know. If I am to continue Pokemon Go, which I would like to do on the channel at some point, it would most likely be from an edited standpoint. Kind of similar to the stuff that my boy Tom's doing now, because my boy Tom used to do the live streams, and I think he still does every now and then. But, like, a large bulk of his content is just edited Pokemon Go videos now. And let me say, my boy Tom is putting in the work, too, because the editing on those videos is fucking clean. Like, the editing on those videos are just fucking clean. Actually, let me get a link to my boy Tom's channel. I don't think he's live right now, because he doesn't seem to live stream nearly as often as he used to. But we're gonna put a link on there just for you guys to check him out.
Because he does do some really top-notch stuff. And if I do bring Pokemon Go back on the channel, it'll probably be more similar to the stuff that he's doing with Pokemon Go rather than live streams. Because I just feel like Pokemon Go would do better in that kind of a format versus live streams. But there's his channel if you want to check him out, just because we were talking about him. Mega Man has some good songs like da 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 da, or da 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 da. Is it bad that I actually knew what songs you were talking about, just based on what you put in chat? Is that bad? Is that bad I was able to interpret what songs you were actually talking about? I mean, I am a really big Mega Man fan, so it's like, you know, I guess it's not that bad. Also, Mega Man has, like, some of the best music in video game history, in my opinion. Especially Mega Man 2. Especially Mega Man 2. Mega Man 2 has so many fucking bangers. Wait. I love Mega Man music. It's so good. It's so good. They have such good music in Mega Man. It's just Guess which one this is? I have no clue what that song is called "Having a Seizure on My Keyboard." It's an internet classic. It goes a little something like this. Sonic music is better than Mega Man? I don't know. Sonic has some decent music. But, like, I don't know, man. Mega Man music is so good. Mega Man music is just so good. Mega Man X has a lot of really good music, too. Me and Tom have actually argued about that before, because I always said Mega Man 2 had the best music. And he's like, nah, man, Mega Man X. And we've argued about that before for, like, several minutes. In, like, DMs and stuff. But Mega Man X has some really good music, too. Like, the Mega Man X games. It's called Mighty Number P. Or Mighty No P. Are you talking about Mighty Number 9? Is that what you're talking about? Mighty No P. Yo, Duskull, come on, work for me, buddy. Should I draw a Duskull on the member board? Would that help? I don't know if that would help, but I kind of want to do it. I don't know if it's going to help me get the Duskull. But we're going to do it. I'm going to draw a shiny Duskull on the member board. We're going to visualize that it's going to happen, and therefore it's going to actually happen. Sonic 3 and Knuckles OST way better than Mega Man 2 OST. I would argue that. I would argue. Sonic does have a lot of good music, though. I'll give him that. Like, just Green Hill Zone is such a fucking classic. Which they... I don't think this counts as a spoiler, but they did have, like, a rendition of Green Hill Zone in the Sonic movie. I don't really think that counts as a spoiler because it's music from the movie. It's not like telling you things that are going to happen in the movie, so like I don't think that counts as a spoiler. But there is a part that has a rendition of Green Hill Zone. Okay. I'm drawing a Duskull on the member board because reasons. I'm gonna hope that this will bring us our shiny. Also, it's gonna be like very poorly drawn because I'm trying to do it like really quickly to not waste too much time doing this. This is gonna be like very not right. And we'll just like do that. And then fill some of this in. This is really dumb, and I'm gonna have to erase this later. But if it gives me the shiny, I don't care. I should have used a different color for my lines, because now you're not really gonna be able to... I don't know, it's whatever. Just a quick little scribble. Just a quick little scribble. Scribble. There you go. You always gotta sniff the marker before you put the cap back on. I'm just joking. Don't do that. It's probably bad for you. I would assume in some way. Alright, I'm kind of fucking up the eye, but it's okay, because I'm trying to do, like, the little, like, lines in his eye. Okay, you know what? That's good enough. Good enough. Bam. I don't know if that's gonna give us a shiny or not, but I drew him on there. I drew a shiny Duskull on there, so... I don't know if that's gonna give us the shiny, but I hope it does. I hope it does. I hope that's all we have to do. If this actually works, I'm gonna have to draw a motherfucking Articuno on there. I'm just gonna have to, like, Picasso that shit and just draw the best fucking Articuno anybody has ever seen on a dry erase board. Like, if this actually works. Hard man sounds weird. I mean, yeah, but it's just kind of a Mega Man thing, you know? Do they have... They need to have a fucking shiny man. Do they have... I know they have similar things. They have a shining Firefly from Mega Man X, but that doesn't really count. They need to straight up just have, like, a boss called Shiny Man. I think they have one called Light Man, I'm pretty sure, or something like that. But just have Shiny Man. His power is that he throws sparkles at you. That's it. That's his power. Cut Man, Bomb Man. Salad Man. There was not a Salad Man. I refuse to believe they had a Mega Man character called Salad Man. Oh, if this is real. Salad Man. I'm pretty sure that's not a thing. If that is actually a thing, then they ran out of things to make characters with. Like, if this actually exists, they ran out of things. No, I don't think... Oh, well, now there's just porn. Yep, now there's just porn. Okay, well, that's not really what I was looking for. Yeah, now, okay. Yep, okay, well... I guess when you type in Salad Man, I guess that could be misconstrued. Okay, well... Just Mega Man 12 comes out, and one of the bosses is Salad Man. His power is to lower your cholesterol. I can lower the cholesterol of my enemies to dangerous levels. So you have a cholesterol deficiency. That would be the dumbest thing. That'd be the dumbest fucking thing. My power is to control your cholesterol. And you see, Salad Man's weakness would be the power-up you would get from Dressing Man. Because you would get the, you know, Dressing Man would be like, my power is to increase your calorie intake to dangerous levels. I turn all healthy foods unhealthy. So, like, you would get the power-up from Dressing Man, and then it would be super effective against Salad Man, because Salad Man is trying to be healthy, but you just cover him in dressing. It would be the dumbest fucking shit. I want to make a ROM hack. I'm gonna make a ROM hack where where all of the Mega Man bosses are just the dumbest fucking shit like that. That'd be amazing. Salad Man and Dressing Man. Yes man, no man, young man, man, smart man, memer man, weird man, crazy man. Yeah, well wait, how many did you say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, there would be one more, because there's 8. There's always 8. What about Jacket Man? Bro. I need Shiny Man. That needs to be a thing. Shiny Man needs to be a thing. Non-existent man is number 8. Now that I think about it, Cut Man is kind of weird. My power is to cut you with scissors. Mother said don't run with scissors, but my entire body is scissors, so I can never run. Jacket Man protects you from the cold. No, because they're supposed to do things that are gonna harm you. So, like, Jacket Man's thing would be, like, anyone he comes to contact with is, like, forced to wear a jacket.
right? So, like, it'll be like 90 degrees outside, and he'll be going around putting jackets on people. And that would be, like, his evil thing. Is that he puts jackets on people whenever you don't want to wear jackets. But, like, but then the thing would be, like, you could immediately just take the jacket off, so there's no point. It wouldn't really be evil, it would just be, like, a minor inconvenience, but hey, now I have a free jacket. Like, it would be, like, he's trying to be evil, but he's, like, the Mr. Magoo of being evil, where it's, like, all you're really doing is giving people free jackets. He's like, yes, but I'm giving them to them at an inconvenient time. No one wants to wear a jacket when it's 90 degrees. But it's like, yes, but they don't have to wear the jacket. They can take it off. And then they just have a free jacket. It's like, that would be the best. That would be the best. We should just make a thing. We should just make, like, a cartoon where it's, like, all these characters who are trying to do things evil, but, like, all of the things they try to do are just, like, end up being things that benefit people incidentally. Like, that would be awesome. But if you couldn't take the jacket off, well, then it would be a pain in the ass. But, like, yeah, like, it would just be like, nah, I gave you a jacket when it's 90 degrees outside. And they're just like, okay, cool. They just take it off. It's like, thanks for the free jacket. It would be great. They'd be the fucking papyrus of evildoers, right? Just like, they're trying to be evil, but they're incidentally doing the exact opposite. Like, that would be amazing. Just an entire cartoon of just characters like that. Because Papyrus is such a lovable character. Imagine if they had a cartoon that was just all various characters with, like, that same character trait. Like, they would have different personalities, obviously, but they would still carry, like, the shtick of, like, they're trying to be evil, but in doing so are actually doing the exact opposite. and that would be the joke. Right? I feel like that would be really funny. I had a similar idea a long time ago. And maybe one day, if I get into animation, I might actually do it. I had an idea a long time ago of, like, a parody of, like, Justice League, right? But all of the superheroes are, like, based on different religions. So, like, they're in a league together, but, like, each one of them is based on a different religion. But, like, all of their personalities and traits and things that they do constantly contradict the religion that they're based off of. And that would just be the show. That would just be the entire fucking show. And, like, I always thought that would be, like, really cool. Like the kind of thing Adult Swim would put up. Because I feel like that's something that would be, like, very controversial. But, no. What? If I click the link, is it just fucking Rick Astley? I bet it's just fucking, we're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. I just wanna tell you how I'm feeling. Gotta make you understand. Never gonna give you up. Like, I swear to God. If I click it and it's just Rick Astley.
I swear. I swear. I don't want to do it, but I... Oh. Oh, you think you're funny. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Alright, okay. You know what? Other people watching that haven't already clicked it, I ain't even gonna tell you what it is. You're just gonna have to click it to find out. I was really expecting it to be Rick Astley. I was really expecting it. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and hurt you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Am I the only one that, like... Am I the only one that, like, unironically likes that song? I actually think it's a decent song. My dad fucking hates it. He cannot stand that song. It's not something I listen to regularly, but, like, I don't think it's that bad of a song. I like the song as well. Okay, good. I'm not the only one. Okay, another song that fucking everybody likes but won't admit it. Fucking somebody once told me the world was gonna roll me. Like, you know you like that song. Everybody likes that song, but nobody will fucking admit that they like that song. I will say though, the music video for that song, the strangest motherfucking, the music video for that song is just so, like, all over the place. Like, 1 minute he's running in a burning house to save somebody's dog, next minute these twin Asian chicks show up out of nowhere in, like, a limo Corvette. Or, like, no, it wasn't a limo Corvette. It was, like, a dune buggy or something. And then he goes with them, and then somehow they end up in a limo Corvette, and then there's, like, somebody chasing them or some shit, but we don't know why they're chasing them. Like, the music video for that song is just completely incoherent. Like, there's no... It's just all over the place. It's very strange. It's not great lyrics, but the guy can actually sing. I mean, sing. I like other songs by Smash Mouth. I like the one, fucking... how's it go? I can't think of how it goes. It was early 2000s. Music videos were strange back then. I mean, I guess you're right, but I mean, it was just all over the place. Like, there was no consistency in that music video. It was just all over the fucking place for whatever reason. No, man, what's the song they did? It's the one, God. God, I can't... You might as well be walking on the sun. That's actually the song I was thinking of, but I can't remember how the fucking lyric goes. That is the exact song I was thinking of, but I can't think. There we go. It ain't no joke, I'd like to buy the world a token, teach the world to sing in perfect harmony, and teach the world to snuff the fires and the liars. Hey, I know it's just a song, but it's spice for the recipe. This is a love attack. I know went out, but it's back. And just like any fad, it retracts before impact. And just like fashion, it's a passion for the withered and hip. Yeah, that's the song. I had to look up the lyrics because I couldn't remember it, but there you go. I like that one. That one's really good. New deals just dropped from our sponsor. What? Actually, I'm gonna go check that out. Because I know the Switch thumbsticks were on sale for a while. But did they get, like... Did they ever restock their stuff? Because they did have a lot of stuff that was sold out. Which is a good thing, but, you know. Nope, some of their stuff is still sold out, man. Man, they need to restock their extender sets. They're, like, always out of stock. Let's see. Alright, it looks like they're giving away free grips for the PS4 controllers. Or the PS4 controller cases. So, like, if you buy a PS4 controller case, you get a set of grips for free. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Do they still have... Wait, do they just straight up not have the... Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, do they just straight up not have the... Oh, wait, no, here they are. Okay. So, yeah, the Switch thumbsticks are still on sale. But it looks like they're also... If you buy a PS4 controller cover, you get a set of grips for free. That's pretty cool. They're not doing that for the Xbox cases for some reason. I'm not sure why, but, you know, they're doing it for the PS4 ones, so there you go. That's pretty good. Out of stock because they're so good. Yeah, but they've been out of stock for, like, a long time. But yeah, you can find all the info from our sponsor in the description if you want to check them out. That's really great. Yeah, I'll have to check that out sometime. I'm not gonna look it up right now, but I'll definitely check that out. These damn Oddish, I can't even fucking see them because they just blend in. I found Salad Man. If it's the meme I'm thinking of, like, because I know there's, like, salad fingers. That was a thing that was going around, like, the little creep. I think it was a creepypasta at some point. If that's what you're talking about, I know what that is. Man, there's so many Duskull. When are we gonna get this damn shiny, man? Like, we're at, like, 1 in 600 odds or something like that. Custom grips if you want any. Not right now. Just because, yeah, that's the only problem is because I don't know what colors I would want, because I don't really have a color that I feel
represents the channel, right? That's like synonymous with the channel. But maybe at some point we would do something like that. I guess we could do like a Lugia theme color set, so have like white and blue. That would work. Lugia is pretty like synonymous with the channel. Oh my god, could you imagine if I did a shiny Articuno grip set? Oh, that would be hilarious. The only problem with that is like they would just be light blue. So it would just be regular, like it wouldn't really be representative of anything. Yeah, we could do white and blue for like a Lugia theme. Because we do have a Lugia like in our channel logo, so I feel like that could work. I don't know, we'll talk about that on Discord. We'll talk about that on some point. I feel like white and blue would work. Let's see. What looks best for... Well, yeah, but, like, the whole point is, like, for it to be something that's, like, synonymous with the channel. Right? So, I would probably do white and blue. Just because, like, Lugia is kind of like our mascot, right? So, I would probably go with white and blue. I feel like that would be... Because it is our channel logo, after all, so, like, I feel like that would work. When are you going to delve into a Lugia shiny hunt? Well, Lugia is not in this game yet. And also, I already have a shiny Lugia for this game lined up. So that whenever whenever Lugia is in this game, I can just transfer it to this game. And then I'll already have one. But I probably will shiny hunt Lugia at some point, because, you know, I love Lugia. God, could you imagine if they did a Galarian Lugia, or like a Gigantamax Lugia? Oh, if they surprise us with like a bunch of Gigantamax legendaries, because we don't know everything that's going to be in the DLC. We don't even know all of the Pokemon that are going to be in the DLC. I'm talking about original silver version. Well, I don't really have a capture card for that, and I wouldn't really want to do it in an emulator. Like, if I'm gonna do it, I'd want to do it, like, on an actual copy of the game. Which I do have a copy of the original silver version, and I could pick up silver version on, like, Virtual Console, if they still have that. But, like, I don't really have a capture card that's capable of capturing those devices. So, that's the only reason... Yeah, that's why, like, all of our Pokemon hunts that have been, like, live streams have either been, like, Pokemon Go, which I don't really do live streams of anymore, or something that's on Switch, because Switch is just really easy to capture. Because it's just, you just plug it into an Elgato and it works, yeah? Because I wouldn't want to do that on an emulator. You know, I don't really like shiny hunting on emulators that much. Unless it's like a fan game, because that's different, because you just kind of have to do those on an emulator, because they're fan games. You know, that's different. That's a different thing. But like, official games, I would just, like, do them, I don't know. I can get you an Elgato sponsorship. Bitch, why didn't you say that ages ago? I would totally be down with Elgato. Because I literally use them pretty much every day. Like, pretty much all of our content is done on Elgato, you know, equipment.
Except for our PC games, because you don't need an Elgato to capture PC. But, you know, any of our console stuff, you know, my Switch, my Xbox One, my Xbox 360, my N64, my Wii, my PS4, all of those, any of the content we've done on those have all been done on Elgato hardware. So, you know, I'd totally be down with Elgato. Throwback to Sean's Omega Ruby playthrough where he was using Fissure on everything. I still never finished that playthrough, by the way. Because we got all the way to, like, Elite 4, but I never actually did the Elite 4. NordVPN? Nah, I wouldn't really be interested in NordVPN. I wouldn't really be interested in NordVPN all that much. You know, any of the VPN stuff that I actually do, I usually use TunnelBear. If I'm going to use a VPN, I usually use TunnelBear, but, you know, yo, if you can send me the info on that Elgato stuff. Cause that, I would definitely be interested in that if we can make that happen. You can send me the info on the Elgato stuff. I would definitely be interested in that. Cause like I said, literally all of our console content has been done on Elgato hardware. And I always said if I'm going to do a sponsorship with you know, a company, it has to be something that I actually use on a regular basis. Or like a product that I believe in, right? And I use Elgato for literally 99% of the shit we do on this channel. But I'll keep you updated. Alright, yeah. If you can get us through to that, that would be great. Yeah, whenever I'm using a VPN, I use TunnelBear. TunnelBear is great for VPNs and stuff. They have the free model for TunnelBear as well, which is pretty nice. Yeah, I would take on a TunnelBear sponsorship if you can get that. That'd be nice. That'd be nice. I like TunnelBear. No, like I said, I already have a VPN service. If I'm gonna use VPNs, I usually use TunnelBear. So I don't really need another VPN service when I already have one. But yeah, if you can get me through to Elgato or TunnelBear, I would definitely take those. I don't really drink energy drinks, so that wouldn't really be applicable to me. Most of the ones you have talked about really wouldn't be applicable to my standards, because I usually try to do stuff that I use on a regular basis. Yeah, the TunnelBear and the Elgato sponsorship, I'd definitely be interested in. There's no such thing as something that's free. I learned that in economics. Trials, you gotta include credit, debit card to get the trial. That is not entirely true, because Tunnel Bear doesn't require you to add, Tunnel Bear, as far as I'm aware, unless they changed their stuff, doesn't require you to add payment info to get the free version of Tunnel Bear. They just limit how much data you can use each month if you have the free version, but they don't actually require you to put payment info to get the free version. So there are some models. Google doesn't either. Google, you can get the free version of Google Drives, which I think is only like 15 gigabytes, but it's free and they don't require you to put payment info to get it. You just have to have a Google account. But it's only 15 gigabytes, so you're gonna fill that shit up real quick. It's in an app or on your computer. You get Tunnel Bear. I think you can get it on your phone as well, but I use it on my computer. But yeah, Tunnel Bear, you can get access to their free version. They just limit how much data you can use each month on it, if you have the free version. But they don't require you to put payment info to get the free version. So there are services that exist that do provide free versions without needing to have payment info already on file. They're few and far between, mind you, but they do exist. Two examples I can think of would be Tunnel Bear or Google Drives. Both of those, you can get the free versions without needing to have payment info on file. But with both of those, they limit how much data you can use for the free version. So it's a give or take scenario. You're using electricity to power your computer, therefore you're getting from a utility company which you're paying. Okay, if you want to break it down like that, then yeah, if you really, I mean, that's a bit of a stretch, but if that's how you define that there's nothing free that exists, then like, okay, I could see that. I mean, yeah. I mean, that's really like splitting hairs, though. That's but yeah, okay. If that's how you want to define it, then yeah, I guess that works. Let me know if you want the Tunnel Bear sponsorship. Yeah, I would be down for that. DM me the info on that, because I would be very interested in that. Use water every day, get a water sponsorship. You actually could do that. Because there are various water companies. But, I don't know. I don't use one specific company, like, consistently enough to be like, yeah, I use them regularly. They do have the, God, I forget what the brand of it is called, but I buy it every now and then. God, I don't remember what it's called, but I have a gallon of it in my fridge. But there is a brand of water that I get sometimes. I don't get them all the time.
You want it now or you want the... No, just go ahead and get it and then just send me the... If you can get it right now, go ahead and do that and just DM me the info. Get you a Nintendo sponsorship. Yo, I would actually love that if Nintendo actually... Yeah, Nintendo would take one look at me and be like, nope. Even though I buy so much of their fucking shit. But, yeah, it's the fact that I just said that they would be like, no. Because they're like, he's cursing. No, that's a bad. I do love Nintendo, though. But, yeah, there's no way in hell they would ever sponsor me. They would go, like, a couple seconds into one of my videos and be like, nope. But yeah, if you can get that sponsorship, go ahead and get it, and then just DM me the info on that. You know, my controller has been on low battery mode this entire episode, and it has not died yet. Not to mention, it was also low battery mode for the last 30 minutes of the last time I used it. You want me to get a Nintendo sponsorship for you? That wouldn't happen, man. Nintendo would not sponsor my ass. They don't sponsor people who make content like I do. I can tell you that. It wouldn't happen. It wouldn't happen. It would be great, but I can tell you right now it wouldn't happen. Not without me having to like make compromises to the way that I make content, which I don't want to do. Right? I just want to do things the way that I do things. And the way that I do things right now, Nintendo would not sponsor my ass. I don't want to make any compromises to the way that... The freedom that I have to make content the way I see fit. And if I were trying to get a sponsorship with Nintendo, I would have to make some serious compromises to that, freedom that I have when it comes to creating content. And I don't want to do that. So, I appreciate the offer, but not that I don't believe in your ability to, make things happen or anything. But I can just tell you right now, Nintendo would not be interested in my channel. Purely just because this is not a family-friendly channel, and they typically... Like, people like Lamar Wilson are the kind of people that Nintendo sponsor, right? Which, no shade thrown at Lamar. I fucking love that guy. But those are the kinds of people that Nintendo are looking for. They're not looking for me. I can tell you that right now. They're not looking for me. They might be looking for my money, but they ain't looking for me. Okay, I'll tell you that. But, nah, people like Lamar Wilson, that's the kind of people Nintendo likes. And I am definitely not... Oh, we got it! Yes! Yes! Oh my god. Hell yeah, baby! Oh, it worked! It worked! Oh, it worked! Oh, it worked, baby! I drew it on the member board, and we got it. Oh, we got it! We got it, baby! Oh, where's my Duskull? Where's my Duskull? Oh. Oh. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that beautiful shiny Duskull. Oh, we got it, baby. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Hype's in the chat, everybody. Where's my hype at? Where's my hype?
There we go. Oh! Oh, that's good. Now we have to catch it. Now I have to not fuck this up. Oh, do I want to try to... Level ball would look kind of cool. Heel ball would look kind of cool. We'll try the level ball. Because it can't run from me unless it struggles itself to death, so... We'll try level ball. We'll see how that goes. I don't want to attack it, because literally all of my attacks will one-hit kill this thing. Yeah! Let's go, baby! Oh, let's go. Let's go. Nah, I don't need your quick balls. I don't even think I have quick balls. Oh, we got him! We got him, baby! Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Hold on. Hold on. I gotta take a picture of that and post it. Hold on. Oh, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. Oh. You can't really tell that it's red on this picture, but it's red. You can definitely tell in person, but it doesn't really show up well on my phone camera. Yeah, I'll get caught up in chat in just a minute. Let me just get my shit together. Hold on. I'm about to post this. There we go. Beautiful shiny Duskull. Alright, so we got at least one shiny for Shiny Week, and we're like halfway to getting yeah, I know a screenshot from that would be better, but I'm lazy. There's a lot of stuff I would have to do in order to actually make that happen. Because I'd have to, like, I don't know. I'd have to grab my remote here to change this monitor over to my desktop. Then I would have to type in the little search thingy, the snipper application. Then I would have to use that application, crop out the screenshot from my Streamlabs, and then save it to my computer, then load up YouTube on a different tab, upload that photo on that tab, and then post it. And it's just so much easier just to take a picture with my phone. Like, I know the quality's not going to be as good, but for a quick post that I'm going to delete in like 2 days anyway, yeah, because the only posts that I actually don't delete after a while are the member posts. Any of like the public posts, I delete those after like a day or so. So like for a quick little thing, it's good enough. Send you the sponsorship stuff? Alright. Well, let me save my game first and foremost. And I gotta name this bitch Blinky now. Yeah, I know you can screenshot on the Switch, but the thing about that is, like, I don't have my info linked on my Switch to be able to post directly from my Switch. I think you can only post to Facebook directly from your Switch, or, like, Twitter. I don't think you can post to YouTube directly from Switch, as far as, like, screenshots for the community tab. Maybe you can. I don't think you can. But maybe you can. Oh, we got him, though. He's got the ability Levitate, which is pretty decent. Curse, Shadow Ball, Future Sight, and Grudge. Hold on, how do I go through my... Can you not go through your moves? Oh, wait, here we go. Okay. Yeah, Curse would have been, That would have been scary if it cursed itself to death. That would have been scary. It's got a relaxed nature. I don't know if that's good for Duskull. But then again, I don't play competitive, and I'm probably not even gonna evolve it, so why do I care? But we got him. I'm gonna save again, just to be sure. Just to be sure. Okay, let me get caught up in chat. And we need to go name him. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. I'll check that after the stream. We'll probably be wrapping up soon, considering that we got the shiny, and I don't really think we have enough time in this episode to start hunting another shiny. So tomorrow we'll probably do Articuno, or maybe... Yeah, we'll probably do Articuno tomorrow. Because we finished this hunt at least. And then... we're gonna have to grind out the rest of the decks in this game in order to get Shiny Charm. So maybe next week we'll... maybe next weekend we'll work on finishing the Shiny Charm for this game. But let's see. Sean is family friendly if everyone in said family is 21 plus. I mean, yeah. I would say like 18 plus, but yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I think that was the only thing I missed in chat, was it? Yeah, I don't really see anything else. Yeah, okay, I think we're good. Let's go name this thing, because I don't think I can do it here. I don't think it gave me the option to name it when I caught it, but I think that's because I have that turned off. You can always hunt for something else. Well, it doesn't quite work that way in this game, Mitch. Because all of your combos in this game are tied to that specific Pokemon. Whereas... no, because all your combos in this game are tied to that specific Pokemon, whereas in Let's Go, it was applicable to all of them. So I still have a combo on Duskull, and I will continue to have a combo on Duskull for the rest of my save file, like, indefinitely. But that combo is only effective to Duskull. If I want to hunt something else... I have to build up a combo on whatever specific Pokemon that is. That's just how the mechanics work in this game. So, like, your combos aren't applicable to all Pokemon. It, as far as I'm aware, it only increases the shiny rates of the one that you're specifically hunting. Which is both a good and a bad thing if you think about it. It's good because it means you're much more likely to find the shiny that you're actually hunting for. But it's bad because in situations like this, where if this was Let's Go, I would then take my combo somewhere else and see if I can get another shiny off of it. Whereas this, the only other shiny I would be able to get off of this is another Duskull. But I keep this combo indefinitely. I will always have this combo throughout my entire save file. So if we wanted to try to get more Duskull, yeah, we could do that. Because I'm not going to evolve this one. I already know I'm not going to evolve this one. So if we wanted to try to get another Duskull, we could do that. But, I mean, that would be about it. Otherwise, we'd have to grind another combo on something else. But there we go. His name's Blinky now. I'm gonna save. So, we could wrap up the episode here, or we could see if we magically end up with another Duskull. I highly doubt
in the time that I have before I inevitably have to end this episode, that we would be able to find another Duskull. It's definitely possible, but I highly doubt it would happen. So we could just end here on a high note, or we could see if we get lucky enough to find another Duskull. But tomorrow we'll do Articuno, and then that'll wrap up our shiny week. So we didn't accomplish all of our goals for this shiny week. I wanted to get at least 2 shinies and a shiny charm by the end of the week. That didn't exactly happen. But we got 1 shiny, and we're like halfway to getting our shiny charm. So that's better than nothing. I guess there is always tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow's the day we get the Articuno. In which case, I will consider this a very successful shiny week. Because I guess there is the possibility that we could get the Articuno tomorrow. But we do have this beautiful shiny Duskull, and I'm so happy we got it. We're gonna have to go back to egg hatching, but I think I'm gonna go back to egg hatching once I have shiny charm. Because honestly, these overworld encounters aren't really that bad from my experience without shiny charm. They're not terrible. It definitely took us a while. It took us probably about 9 hours to get combo from the minute we started to getting our full combo to finding the shiny. Probably took us about 9 hours. I'll have to check, but it's probably about 9 hours. But that's not bad. That's not bad. And I think I want to say Galarian Zigzagoon was about 17 hours. Or something like that. It might have been less than that, but, you know, it was more than what we spent for this Duskull. But so far, my overworld encounters, shiny hunting them without, shiny charm, it hasn't been that bad. So, the only, it really seems like, shiny charm doesn't help eggs you got already. Yeah, but I don't have any eggs right now, so it's fine. I don't have any eggs right now. So it's whatever. I have stuff that's breeding right now, but I haven't picked up any more eggs. So it would be fine. But yeah, so like the damn Masuda method I have had like no luck with. So I might go back to Masuda once we actually have our shiny charm. But these overworld encounters I've had pretty decent luck with, and I haven't really done any of the raid hunting myself. I do have this shiny from a raid, but that was a raid that Shadow hosted. I did still battle and catch this shiny myself, but I wasn't the one who initially found it. So, you know, that is what it is. But we got our shiny Duskull, so I'm happy. I wanted to get it tonight, and we got it tonight. So, as far as my goals for today, I have accomplished everything that I hoped to accomplish today. Oh, I'm just doing count. Yeah, the encounters for this game honestly aren't that bad. Like, they're nowhere near as good as Let's Go, because the odds without Shiny Charm compared to Let's Go is like half. Right? In Let's Go, without Shiny Charm in Let's Go, you could get it down to 1 in 315. Whereas the method I just used to get that Duskull, which is the absolute best you can do in this game without Shiny Charm for wild encounters, is like 1 in 600-ish.
I think it's like 1 in 612 or something like that. So it's literally half as likely than what you can accomplish in Let's Go. So odds-wise, it's not as good as Let's Go, but it honestly hasn't seemed that bad. You know, the combos are longer in this game, but you do get to keep your combo for your entire fucking save file, which is very nice, especially if you're going for living decks. And there's more or less nothing that can break your combo. There's a few, like, very specific scenarios where you can break combo, but yeah, that's about it. And then, like, I don't know, man, the combos are longer, but you keep them forever. And you also don't have to use a shit ton of Pokeballs to get the combo. Because in Let's Go, in order to combo, you had to catch all of the Pokemon you were comboing. Whereas this, I just have to defeat them. So it takes longer to get your combos, but you're not using nearly as many items to get them, and you keep those combos pretty much forever. If I'm understanding the system correctly. So, like, overall, I'd say wild encounters in this game, shiny hunting them, it's definitely not as good as Let's Go. But in my experience, it's not nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. It's comparable to Let's Go. It's not as good, but it's not horribly worse. It's better in some areas than it is in others. But yeah, we might do a few more of these just on the off chance that we happen to find another Duskull. I highly doubt it's gonna happen, but, you know, we'll do just a few more just on the off chance that it does happen. Because it could happen. We do still have combo, because you keep your combo pretty much forever. It's just tied to that specific Pokemon breed. But we did get it. I drew him on the fucking member board and he appeared, so maybe that's the secret. Maybe I have to draw the Articuno on the member board and it'll happen tomorrow. Maybe that's the secret to making the shinies appear. So, we'll do that. Tomorrow we'll draw an Articuno on the fucking member board. And then if we get the Articuno tomorrow, then we know how to get shinies. We just draw them on the member board and they will appear. Because if I draw an Articuno on that board and Articuno shows up shiny tomorrow, that board is fucking magic. Okay? I'm just gonna consider that, like, every shiny I draw on that board will appear. From that point forward, if we're able to get the Articuno tomorrow. If I wanted to hunt something like Oddish, I can do Wild and get both easier. If you're going for living decks, like if you were trying to get Oddish, Gloom, Vileplume, and Bellossom, then yeah, the best way to do that, well, you could breed for it. Yeah, but in my opinion, the best way to do that would be to get the 500 combo on Oddish, and then just encounter the Oddish over and over until you find 4 shinies. Which, granted, would still take you a very long time to find 4 of them, I would think. Unless you're insanely lucky, it would still take you a while. But, like, as you just saw me getting the Duskull, this method does work. Not just Bellossom and Vileplume. Yeah, so you would want to get this, you would want to get the, Yeah, so, well, are you hunting it in this game, or are you hunting it in Let's Go? Because if you're hunting it in Let's Go, that's different. Because combos work differently in Let's Go than they do in this game. They're fundamentally different. So are you hunting it in Let's Go, or are you hunting it in this? Because Oddish is in this game. You can actually get Oddish in the same spot that I'm at right now, as well as a bunch of other spots. You can also get Vileplume in the wild in this game. I don't know about Blossom, but Vileplume you can get in the wild. Vileplume. Yeah, he spelt it Vileplume. You know, Vileplume. The best Pokemons. Vileplume is the best Pokemons, okay? Nobody will tell me otherwise. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll do one more Duskull, just on the off chance that it's shiny. And then we'll probably wrap up here. And actually, I want to see if Shadow's still live, because if so, we'll probably raid him. Because I know he did go live, like, shortly before I did. Alright. Yeah, so we got our beautiful shiny Duskull, named Blinky. We're just gonna have to do a Pac-Man themed hunt. So we got Blinky, we have to get Inky, Pinky, and Clyde. So, they all have to be ghost types, otherwise Cramorant. I would go for Clyde being Cramorant, because Cramorant's orange, but it's not a ghost type. So, I think we decided on Chandelure, if it's even... Can you even get that in this game? You can get Chandelure in this game, right? Can you get Litwick in this game? Is that a thing? Yo, Fruit Boom, we just got the shiny like a few minutes ago. We're gonna be wrapping up soon, but I do appreciate you stopping by. What was it? We were gonna do Chandelure for Clyde. We were gonna do Poltegeist for Pinky, and then Ghastly for Inky, because Ghastly is a blue shiny. So yeah, so Ghastly, Poltegeist, and then Chandelure if you can get Litwick in the wild, which I don't know if you can. Can you get Litwick in the wild in this game? Is that a thing? Yeah, but can you get it in the wild? Like, I know you can get it, but does it actually show up in the wild, or would I have to breed for it? Because if I had to breed for it, I'd rather go for a different one. How will you react if you got shiny Articuno? I honestly don't know how to answer that. We just have to find out whenever it happens. But we just got the shiny Duskull. We named him Blinky. And then we're going to be doing... We're doing like a Pac-Man theme. So we're going for like all the ghosts from Pac-Man. So we're going for ghost types that have shinies that match the colors of the ghost. From Pac-Man. So, like, Blinky is the red ghost from Pac-Man. So we have a shiny Duskull. His name's Blinky. And then we're thinking shiny Poltegeist is pink. So that would be Pinky. And then, shiny Chandelure is orange, so that would be Clyde. And then shiny Ghastly is blue, so that would be Inky. And then that would be all of the Pac-Man ghosts. And then we would, of course, have to find one for Pac-Man himself. Which we haven't really decided yet. But we have our first Pac-Man ghost. I don't know why this became a thing. But we're just gonna have the entire Pac-Man collection going on here. We're Pac-Man shiny hunting. So I think we decided on Chandelure, Ghastly, and Poltergeist to be the other 3 ghosts that we're going for. I think that's what we decided. But we haven't decided one for Pac-Man. What's a yellow shiny from this gen? Gen 8 yellow shinies. It doesn't have to be a ghost type because, you know, Pac-Man isn't a ghost. Charmander's yellow, but I don't really think Charmander fits the Pac-Man theme we're going for. Magikarp's yellow, but I already have one. Somebody smarter than me figure out what the shiny for Pac-Man would be. It has to be a yellow shiny, and it has to be something that you can hunt in this game. Other than that, there are no other requirements. Somebody smarter than me come up with that. Let's see. Has anybody come up with anything yet in the chat? I'm just looking at pictures of shiny Pokemon to try to figure out what I would want to go for. I'm reloading chat right now to see what you guys are throwing up in there. If chat will reload. YouTube is being a pain in my ass right now. Do they have Geodude in this game? We could do Geodude. Is Geodude in this game? Because Geodude would kind of make sense. Yo, if Lickitung's in this game, we could evolve it into Licky Licky. That's kind of like Pac-Man-ish. Yeah, my chat is just not loading now. YouTube, get your shit together. I'm going to have to pull it up on my phone. It's going to be... Is Geodude in this game? Because we could go for shiny Geodude for Pac-Man. Let's see. Vulpix? Vulpix would be kind of decent. I don't know if it's like... We could do Vulpix if we don't figure out anything else. If Geodude's in this game, I think Geodude would be a really good fit. But I don't know if he's in this game. Is Geodude in Pokemon Sword? Because I would... I would go, I would think Geodude would be the one to go for. You can get an Onyx and evolve it into Steelix. I mean, yeah. Do they not have Geodude, though? I feel like Geodude would be the one that would fit very well. Steelix we could go for if they don't have Geodude. Onyx would be such a pain in the ass, though, because only one of them spawns. So we would, like, almost have to Masuda method that. Because building a combo on that would be such a pain in the ass, because only one of them spawns per day. So I would have to defeat one, then reset the game, then defeat another one. Or not reset the game. I'd have to defeat one, change the time on the game, defeat another one, then change the time again, and just keep doing that until I've done that 500 times. That would be such a pain in the ass. I can't find any info on whether or not Geodude is in Pokemon Sword. The only thing I was able to find is somebody asking, Pokemon Sword, is a female Geodude still called a Geodude? That's the only thing I get. That doesn't help me. Fine. Pokemon in Pokemon Sword. I guess I could look at my Pokedex and see if there's anything in there that has a yellow shiny. Steelix might be a contender. If we don't find anything else, we might go with Steelix. Licky Licky would be a good one if it's in this game, but I don't think it is. Let's see. Krabby has kind of a yellow shiny, doesn't he? I think Krabby does. Not the evolution, but Krabby, I think, is like kind of yellow. Growlithe is definitely yellow, but I don't know if that's what I want to go for. Some of these I don't know what the shinies look like either. That's kind of a problem. Oh wait, the Rookie D! Rookie D! That's our Pac-Man! It's perfect! Rookie D would be a perfect Pac-Man! Because the shiny for it's like... Wait. Is the shiny for it what I think it is? Shiny Rookie D. Yes, shiny Rookie D is gonna be Pac-Man. That's our Pac-Man. That is our Pac-Man. Okay. So we're gonna have to get shiny Rookie D for Pac-Man, shiny Ghastly for Inky, shiny Poltegeist for Pinky, and then shiny Chandelure for Clyde. And then we'll have all of them. We have decided. Okay, so we'll do Rookie D last, because I feel like we should do all the ghosts first. So we'll probably do Ghastly next in this game, because it's literally right here anyway. Okay, now that we've figured that out, I want to see if Shadow's still live, because if so, I'll probably send some of y'all over there. Okay, I just accidentally encountered a Duskull. But it's not shiny, so it's fine. No, he is not live anymore. Okay. They have a bunch of other people who are live, though. They have a bunch of other people who are live. If you two will cooperate with me here. God, YouTube is just not really being responsive recently for me. Yeah, I'm trying to load something on here and it's just like not working. Yeah, I think I think YouTube just crashed. Alright, let me try again. I'm just trying to, like, see who all's live so, like, we can maybe raid somebody. We don't have that many people in here, though, so maybe not, but... I don't know. YouTube is just, like, not working for me today. I don't know why. Okay, I think we might have found somebody to raid. Yeah, okay, here we go. It's not Pokemon related, but it'll work. Here we go. Okay. Except I just realized I can't link that in chat because my chat isn't loading properly because YouTube is being dumb. So I'm gonna have to find that channel on my phone and link it that way. YouTube, just get your shit together, man. All the money y'all make, y'all can't figure this shit out. Really, YouTube, you can't. Yeah, now I'm gonna have to, like, find this shit. Damn it, YouTube. Get your shit together, man. Okay, I'm just gonna have to, like, pull up my channel on here and do it that way. YouTube, fix your shit, please. Like, I'm not... I mean, maybe I am asking for much, but, like, the money you guys make... Which I know you make it. We shouldn't have these problems. That's all I'm saying. Also, thanks for the people who are actually dealing with my bullshit right now. I should have ended this a while ago, but, you know, maybe it kind of defeats the purpose at this point. But... there's a channel for you guys to go check out if you want to. They're live right now with Smash Bros. From the looks of it. If you do decide to go over there, put in hashtag Forbidden Raid when you get in the chat. And yeah, that's about it. So, for now, sorry about all that. We got our shiny though. That's the main thing. Writing the shiny on the fucking member board appeared to work. So tomorrow, I'm gonna draw an Articuno on there, and we'll see if that works. And if it does, it'll be great. But for now, thank all you guys for watching. Shoutouts to the member board, as always. We got Shadow Black, The Gamer, JS Gaming, Sprun XX, my kick-ass mama, Red, Fun and Crazy Sunny, and Romarsh. If you want your name on the member board, you gotta hit that join button. But for now, thank all you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and come on the grab. I'll see all you guys next time. Goodbye, guys.